just dropping off for the service. It's been idling a bit rough in the morning and a light comes on the dash sometimes. While you're there, can you take a look at that?
Sure, no problem.
It's a common occurrence, isn't it? The old, can you have a look while you're there? I'm Brendan Sorensen, one of the directors at TAT, and today I want to show you how you can address customer queries like this, but really how you can change the way that you address all jobs that come through the workshop. We're going to look at TAT's AI Tech Tina. So for the customer at the start there, you might cringe when a Dodge with a rough idle when cold comes through. We could search the TAT databases via keywords, but we're going to search using our AI Tech Tina. So she doesn't need keywords, she's using context. So right now, she's going out using the guardrails that we've built, technician instructions that we've put in, making sure she's going to high quality sources, stopping your technicians wasting time on Google. But importantly, she's the only AI that can also search through TAT's databases. So this is thousands of repair solutions, good scan scope data that we've accrued over decades. And she can sift through all of that, combine it with what she finds online to build a diagnostic direction. Her goal is to give you the next steps of where to go. So in this case, with this Dodge that's rough running when cold, she's given us a step-by-step diagnostic guide. She's showing some of the common faults that can occur on this, and she's able to reference a repair solution from our database. So we can click on that. That takes us directly through to it. This is the format of all our repair solutions. So it gives you the customer complaint, the problem summary, the diagnostic sequence, some photos of the testing, and ultimately what the fault was. So very quickly, we're onto a very common fault, or at least getting some direction there. So this stops your technicians having to go and get the lead tech or the boss wasting their time, gives them some agency and some direction of where to go, and builds their confidence. So we could continue this conversation with Tina and keep talking about this car, or if we want to clear that memory out, we could put in something quite basic. So I've got another prompt here for something that's really just a fault code type thing. So rather than going to Google or rather than shying away from that job, this really gives you your first stop of, okay, is this something where I know what I should start testing? I know what kind of direction I've got. And to be honest, a lot of the time, you're actually just going to get fault hits because we've got thousands of them in there. So again, in this case, just from a fault code, she's going through trying to give you some common causes, a step-by-step diagnostic guide. And in this case, she's brought up several repair solutions that if we take a look at those, they're in the same format as the previous ones, and it's going through with what looks to be a fairly common fault on this Mazda here. So very quickly, AI Tech Tina, she's your one-stop master technician, 24/7 available to you. Give her a try. You'll wonder what you did before you had Tech Tina to ask.